So the reason why budgets fail is because we generally don't try to consider our emotional side. So here's the thing, okay, as human beings, we have like two parts of the brain mainly, right? We have the logical side, okay, that's the thinking brain. And then there's our other side, which is the feelings, okay, the emotional side, emo brain. And when it comes to money and budgeting comes from the logical side, okay? A budget is very easy, okay? An 8-year-old can create a budget, okay? It's just a logical system that organizes our expenses relative to our income, okay? It's income minus expenses equals, don't go into the red, okay? Very simple. The reason why we don't, that a lot of people fail at that, it's because we often forget our emo side of the brain, okay? Emo brain is batshit crazy. Okay, that's where the feelings come from. That's when like triggers come from. Okay, when something triggers us through either trauma or whatever it is that comes up, it's, you know, the part where like all the feelings kick in, like, oh, I don't feel like cooking, I'm so tired, I'm just gonna go out and buy food. I don't want to walk, it's cold outside, I don't want to take the DC, I'm gonna take an Uber or a Lyft home. Okay, so that's how we generally spend money. And when you're building a budget, you can't just ignore emo side of the brain. Okay, remember, she's batshit crazy. When you take something away from emo brain, she's gonna be upset. Picture it like this. Imagine you take all the toys away from a child. And when do you do that? You do that when you are trying to punish a child. Watch the expression on their face, okay? They're not gonna be happy. So it's all about creating healthy boundaries between your emo brain and your thinking brain, your logical brain. You have to keep in mind emo brain, okay? Who said you had to quit spending money on something cold turkey? Okay, does it work for smokers when they're trying to quit? Do you, like, quitting cold turkey does not work, right? They're going to go through withdrawal, they're going to get upset, and then they're going to revert back to old habits, okay? So the best thing to do is when there's a habit that you have and you're trying to like get yourself away from it, you can just wean yourself off slowly. Okay, let's just say you've been spending money going out to eat every single day. Try doing it every other day, like half the time. Okay, gradually remove yourself from it. No one said you had to stop doing it completely, cold turkey. Okay, because that's essentially punishing yourself. And then remember, you gotta reason with emo brain. Okay, punishing her does not work. Okay, remember, she's batshit crazy. She's gonna retaliate. She's gonna be like, you know what, I've had enough of this. Okay, like, screw you. I am going to treat myself and do this and do that. Okay, and there goes your budget. So keep that in mind when you're spending. And one thing to do before you make a purchase, say like if it's over $30 or whatever it is, ask yourself how you feel about that purchase. Okay, you have to be inclusive of emo brain. Ask her, how do you feel about this? And why do you want it? So there's your tip when it comes to trying to stay on track with your budget.